Hi, my name's Sharon and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist based in Bradford, West Yorkshire. So it always makes me smile when I tell people my job. The first thing they usually say is, "Don't look into my eyes." And then they're quite curious as to whether I can put somebody under just by the click of my fingers. So I just want to explain a little bit about solution focused hypnotherapy and dispel a few of the myths, because this is indeed a therapy. Solution focused hypnotherapy is based on neuroscience. We use neuroscience to help our clients understand why we suffer the conditions such as anxiety and anger, depression, and also what we can do about it. Using this information, our clients learn how to use their intellectual brain and move away from the survival brain. We all know that we only need the survival brain if there's a polar bear coming. Using this part of the brain, we promote our feel-good neurotransmitters, and this helps us to see the positives in our life instead of focusing on the negatives. We use neuroscience and areas of solution-focused brief therapy, NLP techniques, and psychotherapy, which is a talking therapy. So this all sounds a little bit technical, I know, but the brain explanation is broken down each session so that you fully understand and therefore achieve your goals. It's a little bit like learning to drive a car. You first need to know how the car works, what lever does what, and which road to take to enable you to reach your end destination. In hypnotherapy, you are always in control. You are never in a state where you lose that control, even in deep relaxation. We try to look at solutions to enable you to live a happier, healthier lifestyle. And this can be extremely varied from client to client. I see many types of symptoms and trauma, but actually all the work is done in a very similar pattern. We never actually focus on the problem. We don't look back to childhood or anything like that. We look forward and we find solutions to enable you to make those changes. And that may result in you feeling more confident or more in control, less anxious, less depressed, less stressed. It might even be overcoming a fear or trauma. And maybe you have at the moment no idea why you feel like you do. You just know you don't feel quite as good as you used to do. But it's interesting to know that we don't always need to be aware of what the problem is. We just look at the solution. Of course, you may be experiencing symptoms like IBS, pain, stammer, panic attacks, or most commonly, poor sleep. It may also be that everything's okay in your life, and if you could just overcome this one fear, and it might have been with you for a long time. And this is a never-ending list of fears that we see. So hypnotherapy is also successfully used for so many other things too, like weight management and calm pregnancy and birthing. So you can see a list on my website, but if you're in doubt at all, then just give me a call. Let's have a quick look at how a typical session might go. Solution-focused hypnotherapy is a very positive therapy, and we don't go over the past, we just look forward. But here's the interesting bit, that when we are feeling positive and happier, we start to work in our intellectual brain rather than that pesky survival brain that stems back from the caveman days. And when we work from our intellectual brain, we feel happier, we feel more content in life, we feel braver, and we're more in control and start to make better decisions. By switching on the intellectual brain each session, we will look at ways of taking small steps, so not to overwhelm the brain, but to come up with your own solutions and taking the next step forward towards your end goal. An incredible tool that we have is trance, and this is basically a deep relaxation. The practice is to just relax, and for some people, relaxation is something that they've forgotten to do. interesting thing about trance is that when we're relaxed, our stress levels begin to reduce and enabling us to cope better in life. In trance, our intellectual and our primitive brain come together and allow us to access the subconscious. And this is where the real work really begins and the changes start to take place. For some people, relaxation is a nice buzzword, and for others, they say they don't have time to relax, or maybe they find it difficult to relax. And this is worked into your solution of finding ways to help you with that. We would meet for an initial consultation, and this will allow me to find out a little bit about you and you to find out about hypnotherapy and indeed how your brain works. And I can estimate how many sessions I feel you may require. However, everybody is different and everybody responds, so this is only a guide. As a little taster of trance now, maybe you'd like to just take a couple of moments to relax with me. So if you want to find a comfortable chair, and when you finish this, you can find my details either on this link or visiting my website, or just giving me a call, which again is on the link. Okay, so let's just begin to relax now. So I'd just like you to rest your head back on a cushion or a pillow, or perhaps just laying down. Maybe you want to cover yourself with a blanket. So just begin to make yourself comfortable and just gently close your eyes, allowing this special time just for you, without any judgment or expectations. Simply let your body begin to rest, finding that comfortable position. A soft pillow just cradling the head, helping you transition from where you were earlier to where you are now. Just bringing an awareness into your facial muscles, relaxing the cheekbones, the jaw, and bringing your focus into your breath. Feel the cool air as it enters your nostrils and the warm air as it leaves through the mouth. And don't worry if at any point you feel sleepy or the mind wanders, or you don't hear my words. All the words are still accepted within the subconscious, and you'll be able to use these skills in the future. So just take in a few long breaths, inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly. And as your breath deepens and softens, you can feel the weight of your body just growing heavier. Now is the time for you to just rest and let go. And you can be aware of your head just resting on the pillow, knowing that the pillows can fully support the full weight of your head. So you don't have to hold any stress or tension in your shoulders or your neck. You can just let the head rest back, nice and relaxed, and let go. And you can relax your shoulders too, because now is the time for you to do nothing. You don't have to be anywhere, and nobody is wanting anything from you. There is no to-do list here. You can just lie back and relax, and your mind can drift and dream as you hear all the sounds around you, inside and outside of the room. None of these sounds need to distract or disturb you. And you can allow this moment to just rest now. And you can let go of tension in your stomach, your shoulders, and easing off the muscles all the way down the spine to your legs, ankles, and your feet, your toes, And even your arms and every finger is loosening and relaxing, perfectly at ease, drifting and dreaming with your thoughts as you pay attention to the gentle rise and fall of the breath as it happens all by itself. And with every word I speak and every breath you take, you can just let go and simply allow your mind to drift and to dream. So I hope you enjoyed that little clip there of me just reading to you, very similar to what would happen in a session. So I look forward to hearing from you, I look forward to meeting you and watching you follow your journey so that you can reach your end goal. Bye for now.